Hey folks, today we're diving into a tale of a rich kid in trouble. Who knew everyone has a little detective in them? The police got a glove. What lucky evidence. Just extract the blood and take the deer's body. The truth seems near. As investigations progressed, it was clear things weren't simple. The rich dad rushed in, trying desperately to save his child like a real life "Where's my child?" After all, he's got just one kid, and hey, he's been showering us with cash, sure, well help out. Little did they know, the rich kid was hiding right under the heater. Talk about a warm way to hide. As the plot thickened, police uncovered another presence at the scene via forest fire sensors, and the man's face went pale. Awkward moment incoming. The police wanted his expertise to identify the guns at the scene, and he stuttered like he was auditioning for a gun expert show. Eventually, he identified one gun belonging to the rich kid because, guess what, he had bought it from his shop. Who needs a spot day when you can buy a gun? But the thermal imaging couldn't reveal a second person, like it was playing a game of Guess Who. Police brought in a detective specialist, and he looked like a clumsy cartoon character. What a fun twist. This guy took one look and easily narrated the whole scene. Talk about a human decoder. Declared it a murder, and the man freaked out. What was once a missing case quickly escalated into murder. Plot twist alert. Hearing this, the man panicked, sneaked out at night to dig up the clothes, preparing for a crazy search. He dashed around the hillside to throw off the rescue dog's sense of smell, trying to give that pup a pistachio treat. And it worked. The rescue dog came up empty. What a fumble for the canine detective. The man was anxious, realizing trouble. He cremated the rich kid overnight, leaving the town under a beautiful snowfall of ashes. Just as he was heading home, he met his rich dad at a bar. Dad said he'd reached out to his son, clearly drunk, a case of parental denial. The man was puzzled. Did the rich guy have secrets too? This family drama was getting way too convoluted. The man appeared to be the town's benevolent benefactor, but instead, he was a real-life twisted killer. Now that's a plot twist that could make you dizzy. The girls he helped were prey, hunted for thrills. But this girl was different. She undressed, showing divide by potential. The rich guy was fuming. He wanted the thrill of fear from his prey, not her, thinking she could outsmart him. She got dressed and was ready to flee, but hesitated at the door of that inner conflict. It's some serious being chased vibes. The rich guy blew his top and stormed into the girl's room, only to get sliced by her. What a scratch. Really, that's just a tickle for him. He grabbed a pre-prepared sniper rifle, frantically telling the girl to run. Seems like he wanted to play the ultimate escape game. But when the girl's fate took her out without a second thought, the rich guy was left with a head full of question marks. Such a hunt brought no pleasure, and as luck would have it, his son mysteriously disappeared, feeling like the police were hot on his heels. To cover his tracks, he sprinted to the police station and lied his son had been found, but Chief insisted he had to see the rich kid to close the case. After hearing this, the rich guy begrudgingly claimed his son was at a hotel downtown. Lies sure have a way of popping up. Soon, a reporter at the station found out the rich kid was still alive and geared up to team up with the sheriff for a juicy scoop. News headlines incoming. The hotel manager pulled up the surveillance, only to reveal a different guest. So, the plot thickens in the game of the rich guy's lies. Killer Dirk sensed the rich guy had a secret. He's the town's elite, and who's going to inherit all that cash? Dirk thought things were awry, and before he could connect the dots, he got a call. Oh no, his son Jim got stabbed at school. Shockingly, the culprit was Jim's best friend. Talk about the twist more thrilling than a soap opera. Jim fought to snag the knife back, asking why Chubby would do that. But it seemed Chubby was playing forget-me-not. In the chaos, he struck Chubby, and the cops found a sketchbook filled with violent drawings. Just flipping through showed he had some serious revenge vibes. The police suspected Chubby had violent inclinations, but how could this be? He and Jim were BFF. Total head-scratcher. Dirk examined his son's wound, and suspicion crept in. His years as a forensic expert told him Jim was definitely spinning a tale. He dashed back to the school scene, and using his detective skills quickly realized Jim was lying. He realized his son had inherited his dark side. Now he had to face the consequences. A classic case of what you sow is what you reap. Jim returned home to find Dad investigating the hidden knife, aiming to make Jim confess he was the one who stabbed Chubby. What a comedic moment of truth. Jim snapped, accusing his dad of never caring but now doubting him. Talk about escalating a family drama. Just then, Jim's friends dropped by for a fun time, and they went wild at a party. Everyone hailed Jim as a hero for his bravery, making him the superstar of the class. Under the influence of alcohol and attention, Jim joyfully accepted a friend's little pill. Sounds like he was lost in the glory. He promptly passed out, and Little May quickly called for help. What a response, straight out of Emergency Response 101. When Dirk learned Jim nearly lost his life from that pill, he rushed over like the heroic dad he wanted to be. He discovered over a dozen people had lost their lives from that drug, and Dirk's anger erupted like a volcano. He knew just how to deal with this filth in his own way. He instantly switched into vigilante mode. He hit the drugstore for a one-stop shopping spree and then laid low at the bar, waiting for his target.